Appeals from all across the country, and with your help, we hope some criminals are about to be caught, like the killer of Sarah Payne.
Here's the man who is running perhaps the highest profile investigation in the country, Peter Kennett. Little Sarah Payne disappeared near her grandparents' home in Sussex in early July and was found dead just over 2 weeks later. There are now strong leads, and Sarah's grandfather explains for the first time what happened on the day she vanished.
We had dinner, and it was such a lovely evening that we decided to go for a walk on the beach, and which, you know, the children were very excited about because they love going on the beach. We were walking along, as you do, throw stones in, laughing, joking, and the children got a little bit fed up, and they said to Sarah, "Mummy, can we go and play on the swing?" Which is a field just at the back of my house. And they all run off as children do, laughing and jumping and skipping. The little ones were playing dinosaurs. And Sarah said that she was going home. She didn't want to play anymore. Well, she went across the field out into the road. Lee went diagonally opposite to cut through the edge to jump out on her. She wasn't there. It was that quick.
It's impossible to say exactly what happened to Sarah. It's most likely that she was assaulted and murdered very soon after the abduction. And it's likely that it was carried out in a vehicle which would have been parked in a lay-by or just off the road in an isolated spot, but somewhere probably not too far from where Sarah was abducted.
I can virtually remember every day what things that happened. Every day the press was turning up. I mean, I've never been in front of a television camera before in my life. We had to do it for Sarah's sake. I suppose it was probably a week had gone by, 10 days had gone by. And we started talking, and I said, I think we better prepare ourselves for the worst.
Police searching for the missing 8-year-old Sarah Payne have found the body of a little girl in West Sussex.
My mobile went, and the wife said, I think you better come home. I said to Mike, you've got to get home, mate. He looked at me and I looked at him. He said, oh God. And we drove home and we went into the driveway, and there was 2 police cars there. I was in the garden. We walked into the garden, and the look, he just knew. He knew. I found her.
The stretch of the A29 where Sarah was buried is a very nondescript piece of road. It's that part that it's between the Brinsbury Agricultural College and the Tote Cafe. On that Saturday evening at about 11 o'clock, a lorry driver who was driving a 7.5-ton curtain-sided truck could well have seen the murderer of Sarah Payne. A vehicle pulled out from the exact spot where Sarah had been buried, and it caused this lorry driver to brake sharply to avoid it. There's little doubt in my mind that the murderer had just buried Sarah. That driver could have also taken the registration number of the car down. Now, wouldn't that be wonderful? It's possible that the killer of Sarah may well have been driving in the area. One particular location that is of interest is the Texaco garage at Buck Barn, which is at the junction of the A24 and the A272. I appeal to any witnesses that were in the area at that time. Did you see a man that was nervous, agitated, sweating, perhaps dirty from having dug a grave? Did you see him in a vehicle? If you did, please contact the programme. It's vital that we speak to you. It's likely that the killer returned to where he buried Sarah on that Sunday morning after Sarah was murdered. At the Tote Cafe, there was a car boot sale. Lots of people attended. Now, at that stage, of course, we hadn't found Sarah, so you may have seen something suspicious and not even connected it with Sarah Payne missing person inquiry. So please rack your brains, think, were you there? Did you see anything suspicious? That stretch of road is used a lot by bikers. Were you on that run on the 2nd of July? These witnesses, who we have yet to trace, could well hold the key to this inquiry, to finding the murderer of Sarah Payne.
I've got photographs of them from birth right up to just before she went missing, I think. So, I mean, she loved dressing up. She loved writing little notes to everybody. The last note she wrote to us before she went out that door was, Mrs. L. Payne, which is the wife, I love you so, so, so much. It was weird. Just a few weeks ago, they come down and laid 4 breakfast plates out. And the wife said to me, there's only 3. There is somebody out there who knows what happened to Sarah. They know. And I plead with all my heart for them to get in contact. Because please don't let that happen to another little girl.
Peter, it must be a hugely emotional inquiry for you and the team.
As was the reconstruction. The first time I saw that was yesterday at a briefing down in Littlehampton Police Station. The entire team were there, 40 detectives. As soon as that started, you could have heard a pin drop. I was not the only person to have tears in my eyes and dabbing them with a handkerchief. It does highlight the bravery of Terry Payne, and particularly the Payne family, who have been absolutely marvellous throughout this entire inquiry.
So many people around the country, you know, dabbed their eyes with a handkerchief when they heard about what happened, and so many people have tried to help. Now, surely everybody who could help has already tried to.
We are still missing witnesses. We are, for example, there were 2 horse riders on the beach on that Saturday, the 1st of July. There are also children by the swings that we need to see. A number of witnesses there.
Tell us what that beach is called, Marky. Most people don't know the name of the beach that you go and visit, I suppose.
It's Kingston Gorse Beach, which is a beach between Littlehampton and Worthing.
So children as well, who may not be watching this programme because they're in bed, but you want parents to look back in their diaries, 1st of July.
So look in your diaries, in your calendars for the 1st of July, and ask the children, were you there? Were you on that beach?
Now, there have been all sorts of strange sightings as well. I know that there's one bonfire in particular that you're trying to find out more about.
Yes, there was some hardboard and MDF wood that was on a bonfire, which had been taken from a van. It was there for 3 days. The bonfire wasn't lit, and the wood was was taken.
Salvaged. I mean, probably
Salvaged.
It's entirely
Absolutely,
innocent.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want whoever salvaged that plywood or whatever it was to let you know
forward, yes,
where is that wood now.
Absolutely.
And it
yes.
might be connected, might have forensic clues on it, of course. And if it did come from a van, somebody would have refitted the interior of a van or a vehicle like a van on the 1st or 2nd of July.
Yes, in that Littlehampton, Angmering, Rustington area.
So anybody was asked to do that, please call.
Absolutely, yes.
A shoe, one of Sarah's shoes, a little ladybird shoe, size 234 or 34, was found in Coolham near the Chelsea Arms. You've never found the rest of her clothing?
We haven't, no, and we're still searching for it now, and we're desperate to find it.
This is an identical dress
That's
to the
her
one
dress.
that she was wearing. So if you found that or anything like that, let us know, please. Or a spade like this that was used to dig the little grave. This might have all been burned off by now. This is plastic, but of course that part, the blade, would still be there, and it had some damage to the right-hand corner.
It did. It's a lady's border spade, 14 centimetres wide.
Okay, there's a substantial reward as well.
£150,000.
So please, any way that you can help this, but leave this to the Sussex area, please, and try and be specific about calls. Please ring us in the studio on our free phone number 0500 600 600. It's on the screen for most of the show. You can call the Instant Room direct. That's a local rate call, 0845 60 70 999.